Well, Sophia left her coat here last night. Now she's coming back with it. That's her little thing right there, running with the little pink. Because she doesn't go to this school, but this is close to where her dad lives, so she now has got her coat, but she left. It's now 8:45 in the morning. Do you feel lucky? Do you feel lucky you have your coat now?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean,
my backpack.
Okay, we'll go back to the house. But you have to, this is what you have to remember. We're putting this on video so that you'll remember, okay? What do you have to remember to do every night before you go to bed? You're a good little runner, you know. Huh? What do you do?
I can't talk.
Okay. You can't talk? Because you were a little runner, huh?
No, my legs.
Your legs hurt? You know what that means? We're going to have to get your more muscles for your legs. Or more legs for your muscles. Nope. Yeah, well, you don't have more legs for your muscles, so that means... Or you can lose weight, you know that? If you weigh less. You know, like that little girl, that one little girl? Did you fall across? Did you fall across?
Fall across what?
Huh?
Fall across what?
You did? Huh?
Of what?
Fall across. Did you fall across?
Across what?
Oh, I don't know. Fall. I don't know. I was thinking about something else. I was thinking about the crosswalk. I don't know. I mixed up two mind things in my head. Uh-oh, I may be going crazy, huh? You think so? Okay. Oh, what were we saying now? What do you have to do before you, every day at night, before you go to bed? What do you have to do?
Keep track of my backpack and my jacket.
Exactly. Put everything in a place. So this is called staging. You know the military? The most organized thing in the world, it stages everything. Everything is staged. So that they go to sleep, they know where everything is when they're going to get up in the morning.
Run inside, it's on the hooks.
On the hooks? Okay.
The little one.
Okay. You take a picture of me running inside. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I gotta run.
Can't really see him, huh? Because of that. The wheel. And in front of us, and my dad's car. Yellow, big yellow Hummer. Used to have a black one. Look at the black dog. That's
This
a...
one?
Yep.
Yep, okay. Oh gosh, darn it. Come here, Junior.
You gotta run all the way past that thing, go up the stairs, get in the house, run back down, and shut the door. He's tired because he had to run all the way up there and then run all the way back over there. That's funny. Great. Never saw a grandpa.
The other thing you do, okay, is...
You ran twice.
I had to run around. Did you get me running?
Yeah.
But anyhow, I don't run that fast anymore. I used to run a 5-minute mile. Here. Okay, this is your Sophia. Okay, so you got this. You got a little bit of here. Okay, we're ready. Now we're gonna be a little late. Okay. That took 4 minutes and 30 seconds. That little exercise from the time you got out of the car to that. So that's how much time we lost. 4 minutes, 30 seconds. Okay, if each minute is 60 seconds, and there's 4 of them, how many minutes are there? What's 6 times 4?
6 times 4.
What's 4 sixes? 6 times 4?
4.
I'll tell you a secret. If you know the smaller number, use that for the times, and the bigger number if they ask you something like that. But you know.
So I get what times mean. It means like 6 rows of 4.
Uh-huh.
So Nick, you have to go like this. You start with
Okay.
4.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Go all the way to count all the way to 6.
Uh-huh.
And then count to 6 again.
4 times.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep, and then do that 4 times.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep.
And so it's right here.
So what's 6 fours? We'll go 6, 12, 18. What's the next one?
That's the school we had to run.
That was the school we had to run to because you went over there. Okay. See, that's why you need to learn. They when we were children, they made us learn tables. Because I knew this stuff off the...
Table of contents?
No, that's for the books. Table of contents is for the books. Multiplication tables. But it was just like the sum of the multiplication. Well, not the sum. It was the multiplication. So they have this little 1 times 1. They have a little box. 1 and 1 is 1 plus 1 is 2. But one group of 1 is
1.
Yeah, exactly. So 6 groups. See, there's a policeman over there. This is a bad right over there. That little policeman. He just sits behind that little thing right there. People go through this deal 20. He gets them every morning. He gets them. You know why?
They were police.
Police? Yeah. Well, it's good. You know, these people shouldn't be driving over 20 through this school zone. Are you kidding me? So we got him down there. I don't see him, but we get a turn now on our arrow. Anyhow, what I was saying is, if you had 4 minutes, we were back to what you got to put all this back into real life, okay? If you were, I was just trying to show you that 60 seconds in a minute. So if you had 4 minutes, it would be 240 seconds. Then you had another half a minute, 30. So it was 270 seconds that we took to get that code.
I ran.
I know, even though you ran, it still took time.
Because you went back to the house to get my backpack.
Right, well, we had to do that though, right? Okay, so by not staging, how much time did it cost you today? You can tell me in minutes, because I told you, right? How many minutes?
What did you say?
Was it 1 minute? Was it 2 minutes? Was it 3 minutes? Was it 4 minutes?
4 minutes.
4 minutes and a half, which is 30 seconds. 4.5 minutes we lost. Now, some parents, you know what they do? They look at the clock and they speed up. And what happens?
Car accident.
Car accident, police, picking you up to the school zone. So, what's more important? Being at school on time or not being in a car wreck?
Not being in a car wreck.
Exactly. So you have to, that's called prioritizing. What is the number one priority of this morning on your way to school?
Huh?
What is the number one priority on your way to school today?
Like if you walk to school?
No, we're not going to walk. So remember what we said? What's more important? The getting to school on time or not having a car wreck? What do you think is the most important?
Not having a car wreck?
Exactly. Not having a car wreck.
Because you don't need to care about school sometimes because you might want to save yourself.
What do you mean?
You don't need to care about school sometimes because you might need to, like if you're hurt, you need to care about yourself, an adult.
Or your priority, your first priority, you know, like just in the planes, what do they say when there's an accident? The oxygen mask drops. What do they say?
The plane is about to crash.
Right, but the oxygen amount, do you put them on your children first, or do you put them on yourself first?
You put them on your children first.
Nope. Even you would think that, but this is the logic behind that. So they prioritize it. So they tell you, put your mask on yourself first, and then your children. And I'll tell you why. All right? If you start to lose oxygen and you're the parent, who's going to put the mask on the children if you lost your oxygen and can't do it? Nobody. Because a child can't, it only drops down so far. It doesn't drop down into the child's reach sometimes, number one, and they don't know what to do. So, you put your own oxygen on first. That's to take care of yourself. Because if you can't take care of yourself, you can't take care of anybody else. Right. So what is the priority in your life?
To put yours on yourself.
Right, put the oxygen on first. But you're the priority. You're the priority in your life, but you make what's called a sacrifice. You sacrifice yourself for, say, your children. I mean, it's always, you got to prioritize everything. That's called staging, okay? They say, all right, the plane's going down. That's the stage of the plane, right? Okay, so during that stage, what's the next step in that stage? The oxygen mask drop. What do the people do? The adults put it on, and then they put it on their children. How did we get to that from being late in school? How did we get to that? How did we get to that from taking that 30 minutes? Because we were prioritizing.
We're taking more longer.
I know we're taking longer. It's 3 minutes, but we are not racing. We will be tardy, and then you have to explain why you're tardy. And then when you explain when you're tardy, you then get the if you explain why you're tardy, you can then learn from your mistake. Did we make a mistake today? What were our 2 mistakes?
I left my jacket.
Uh-huh.
And my backpack.
Okay, right. So you can use staging also for things like your backpack, right? I don't know which is a better way to go. Go to Boniface and over down? Yeah. We got to go through, I think we will go to Boniface and, or not. Yeah, we got to go to Boniface. No, yeah. See, and we're letting the other cars, they're going faster than the speed limit. We're going a little faster than the speed limit, but we're not going as fast as them. It's like the bear. To get away with the bear, how fast do you have to run?
Go fast, 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 fast.
Faster than whom?
The bear.
Oh yeah, actually faster than the other person you're with, right? But that's kind of sad, because what if it was Nana? Nana can't run as fast as you. You get away from the bear would eat Nana. So, what do? We'll remember to carry our bear spray. You know? Yeah. If we carry bear spray, then we can spray the bear with the bear spray, pepper spray. But you got to watch it, because what if you sprayed yourself or Nana? So, and since you don't know how to do it, what do you think you should do? Be an adult? Yes. Go with an adult. But we're lucky, well, you know what? Over where we live.
I thought you said be an adult.
Be an adult. Yeah, that's your goal, to be an adult. When you get older, you want to be an adult, and then you want to have goals in your adulthood. And you know what? To be the best adult, you know what you have to do? Learn in school. Yep, learn in school. So you have to look at this school as every day as becoming an adult. Right? Is that what you think? Now we came around the other way. We're going to be a little late. You're going to have to go in and tell them, get a little pass. And you can sit there and say, well, what I forgot? What did I forget? I forgot to stage. We would have been exactly on time if we would have staged. So what are we going to do tomorrow?
Stage.
Stage. And what is staging at this level of life?
Take care of your stuff and bring it.
And by stage, it's a place. Where are you going to put it?
I think put it somewhere organized.
Yeah, that's another thing to do in staging. If you have everything organized in your stage, guess what?
You don't have to do nothing.
You don't have to look around for it. Yeah, you don't. You just got it. So, when you go to sleep tonight, you're going to put
my backpack and my jacket somewhere organized.
Right. So that when you get and what about your clothes for the wearing for the day?
Organized.
Okay. And you're going to have it all in one place, right?
Uh-huh.
And that's your stage.
Okay.
That's where you're going to stage it. And that'll be easy. Then we won't have these extra 4.5 minutes that make us late. Because look, 9:01, we're not that far. We would have been there. We'd have made it. We'd have been on time. But because of our lack of staging, and here's the sad thing, sometimes lack of staging, you find you don't have all the things you need for your next step, and guess what? You can't go on. It's the end of your journey. Can't go on until you get those next things to you, and sometimes you miss it. What if you were going to be a pilgrim coming to America in the 1600s, and you were getting ready to get on the Mayflower boat to come over for Thanksgiving dinner with the Indians, and on the boat, oh no, I forgot my life preserver. Let me run home and get it. And then they go, and they didn't have life preservers back then, but let's say you forgot your musket or something. So you run away to go get it, and the boat sails away. You could never be on the Mayflower. You can never have Thanksgiving dinner with the Indians for the first time. And that's just what happens. You can lose out in history if you miss your stage. If you don't stage. So you need to stage. It'll help you through life, all your life, staging. Like your toothbrush. What do you do with your toothbrush? Put it in one place, right? But if you stage it in that drawer, that's what you're doing. You're staging it for the next time. You know what Shakespeare said? All the world is a stage. He was saying you have to stage everything, huh? Well, we hit that right. Well, we're not 9:03, and we're really close. We came the back route because they're paving these roads. Anyway, what else you got? What else you thinking?
My tummy hurt.
What? Why is your tummy hurt? Did you eat enough? Okay. Well, maybe you have to eat something different. They have snacks for you in school, right? And right at the beginning they give you all snacks, right? And you know why? Because some kids, and I can see them, they just don't get in time for dinner, for breakfast. They leave before breakfast. Or their parents don't get up, or they just don't have parents to walk to take care of them. And their parents work night and they have to sleep. Or in the olden days, there was always somebody home, a mom, making your porridge. And she'd leave it out for 3 bears. And then Goldilocks would come over and say, "Oh, this one's too hot. Oh, this one's too cold. Ah, this one's just right. Just right. This is just right, this porridge. I love this porridge so much. This is my porridge. I'm going to eat it. Oh, but my name's Goldilocks. I should be talking like a girl. Okay, my porridge. I like this porridge." And that's the story of the 3 bears. could have come that way too, I guess. If we made it a few minutes earlier, we would have not had to worry about this traffic, but we probably made it pretty much the same time. And we would have been a minute late because 9:05. Anyhow, little whip. We're going to let this girl go. We're going to go down this. They're working on this road, so it's kind of like, oh man, this is... All right, kiddo. Are you done for the... Are you ready for school?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, have you learned anything this morning?
You need to come with me and sign me up.
You want me to come inside and sign you up? Can't you do... What if you walk to school? Would you be able to do that and sign you up? You're not that late, actually. I don't think you need to be signed in. They'll just stop you in the hall because you're at the Pledge of Allegiance time. What does that mean, Pledge of Allegiance?
You have to pray before you eat, right?
Before you what?
You have to do the...
Well, what they're trying to do is they're trying to say that there is a nation of man on the world that a lot of people pledge allegiance to things, but this is one nation under God, indivisible. And they try to get you in your mindset from the very beginning, which is okay, except that we're 50 states.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America.
Mm-hmm.
To the public, I understand. Please, okay, I can't sing it.
No, you were doing it. One nation under God, indivisible, liberty and
justice for all.
That's great. That's good. Okay, see, they teach you early about that's about the nation, and one day you'll learn about that. Okay, people are still walking in, so you're okay.
What?
They're walking in. People are walking in. See, she's walking in. They're walking in. Kids are walking in. Right over there. So go ahead. All right. I love you. Got a kiss for me?
No, I'm late.
You're late, so no kiss. But you should. That's a. But that should be a part of being to have a kiss. You're gonna take it out. Oh, you're just gonna fix it up. Okay. Good. Oh, good. You got it out. Good. You got it out. Getting your hair. Okay, good. Okay. Okay. All right, love you. See you later. And there she goes into her school. She's such a sweet little girl, you know. I think most kids are.